Question.
Aaliyah, for you, obviously getting down, this is going to be your first experience at the Conference USA tournament. I know that you and Sav and Lorelai and others have probably talked about Kennedy, others. What do you expect, and what are you the most excited for going into this CUSA tournament?
I expect, high intensity competition. Like Coach mentioned, Rice is playing at their best. So I think we have to come, prepared and compete every possession for 40 minutes. I'm personally excited to, get this experience. Previous years, it's just been a women's tournament. So I think it's pretty exciting that we have the men's team here, donors, the Big Green, the band and stuff like that, a support system to be at our games. So I think I'm pretty excited for the atmosphere.
Well, yeah, how are the nerves right now? I know you guys have obviously a first round bye, and so you don't play until a little bit later. Is that kind of impacting your guys' nerves at all, or where are your heads at?
I personally, my nerves it hasn't hit me yet. It'll probably hit me right as we tip. But I think it's more so like excitement. I'm pretty excited to play in a good position. So really excited versus having actual nerves.
Aaliyah, is there a little bit more of a sense of urgency because it's tournament time and like Coach said to us, you can't get behind. You got to come out from the jump ready to go, right?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Last game we played them, we kind of dug ourselves a hole and had to compete and battle all the way out. And I think we have to put ourselves in a better position this time so that we don't have to dig ourselves out the hole, rather than just coming in first possession, battling for 40 minutes. I think that's going to be the biggest thing.
On a more of an individual note, how rewarding was it to find out you made the all-academic team?
I was pretty excited. I had no clue. We were getting on the bus and Coach Pop was like, "Congrats." I'm like, "For what? What did I do?" And then he told me, and I saw the notification on my Twitter. So I was pretty excited. I take my academics seriously because eventually the ball will stop bouncing and you have to rely on something. So I always, wanted to do my best in the classroom as well as the basketball court.
And did your family find out? What'd they say?
I'm not really sure if my parents know. I sent it to them, but they're actually on their way here. So I don't really know if they got that message yet. I haven't been able to call them and tell them, but I think some of my family members know, but I don't think my parents know yet.
Well, that's going to be an exciting conversation.
Yeah, I think they'll be excited for me.
Aaliyah, do people realize how difficult that is to make an all-academic team while being a student athlete, and especially with the schedules that you all carry and the travel responsibilities that you've got? It can get lost that you all are students too, can't it?
Yeah, and I think I personally try to promote that, especially to the younger generation, that you're a student first, and that during your season, you have other distractions that can, kind of pull you away from academics. But, that's one of the main reasons why you go to a school is, to complete your degree. So I think a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to balance both. But, it's something that I personally have been able to do. And then as well as, like Coach said, we had 11 people that was, able to be nominated for that award. So I think as a whole team, we take that as something seriously.
You mentioned Rice and the win previously this season. You don't want to get down to them again, but is there a confidence factor knowing that you were in their house? They've perennially been one of CUSA's top teams over the last few years, and you came back and won on their floor. Is there a confidence factor about this team going into this game because of that?
I think as a whole team, it doesn't matter who we play. I think we know as a team, if we can play at our best, that we can compete with anyone, no matter the score. So I think that mentality is installed in our team. It's not really the team that we're playing against. I think it's just how we feel as a group.
All good?
Thank you, Aaliyah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aaliyah.
Thanks, Leah.